Got bit on the elbow by a mosquito. Damn mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of them after all that rain too. Oh, mate. We've had a ton of rain. Took me a while. I had to reset my internet, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on again, turn it off again. Then I had to turn it on again. And then when I turned it on again, um, then it kept showing 4G on my phone. I'm like, what's going on, mate? Then I read that email from Domino's. Oh, that thing from Domino's. Brie. I think I might have met Brie actually. And then my phone kept saying 4G, so then I just had to restart my phone. And now I'm here again. Cheers. Hopefully it's working this time. And all I can smell out here is dead worms. In the garden here, with all that rain, all the worms came to the surface, and then they all just crawled into a corner in the concrete and died. It was disgusting. And so I got out there with a dustpan and brush, and I was brushing all the worms up, and it's pouring rain. I'm like, what am I going to do with these? So I just threw them back in the garden. And of course, now they're all rotting, and the flies are coming to eat them, and it smells like death. It's pretty gross indeed. I saw a funnel web on Fraser Island. There was this tour, a nighttime tour that they had, and we were walking back from the pub, and we saw this group of people with some park rangers, and they had torches. So we just joined the group, and we were following them around, and they were like sticking these sticks in these tree things with funnel webs, like funnel web ones, and then these spiders had just come out and go whoosh, onto the stick, and they were like this big. They're pretty big. And then we asked someone, "Oh, did you have to pay to do this tour?" They said yes. So I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we better not hang around then." So I just went home. Yes. Is this much better? Will Domino's give me a refund? I don't care. Doesn't matter. It was $10. The vodka's going down good. Ooh. Actually, the guy like I put the order in for the because I do it online from home, and then I go down to Domino's, and when I got there, there was one guy working. There was like 10 people waiting. The phone thing was going crazy. It just kept ringing and ringing, and this guy was just stuck on his own, doing all these pizzas. So there was definitely a staffing issue, and he was really apologetic. He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I haven't even started on your nachos yet." I said, "Mate, don't worry about it. Just take your time." And he said, "I haven't even made any of these yet. No one's told me how to make it." And I thought, "Oh, this is going to be a good video then." I said, "Just listen, just do your best. Just do the best you can." So he didn't even know how to make it. Poor bastard. Ah. And then, so I was only waiting maybe 5 minutes. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just, here's your note. Please grab a drink out of the fridge. Grab a free drink." I was like, sweet as, mate. So I grabbed a can of Solo. I went for the Sunkissed first, and then I saw the Solo. I was like, ooh, I do like a Solo. So I might have that later. What could I put with Solo? Does gin go with bloody... Does gin go with Solo? Your wife has had like 7 managers quit in her Hungry Jack's Mildura store in a month. She's been off for stress leave. Yeah. I do like Sunkissed. He took his time, mate. He was the only one there. There was some other guy there. I think he was the delivery guy. He's just sort of standing around. And this other guy is just running around like a headless chook. It was really sad to see. I probably should have mentioned all that in the video. But hey, why ruin a good story with facts? Poor guy. Should I email Domino's? Should I send them an email letting them know what store it was? I feel sorry for them, you know. I feel sorry for the guy. He was just trying to do the best he could. He hadn't been trained properly. And, well, it makes for good entertainment. Yes, yes. The nachos don't bankrupt, mate. I'm a small YouTube channel. My 10 cents worth isn't going to do any damage. They might sell They might sell a few less nachos. Maybe everyone should go in and grab a nachos anyway. Although $10, mate, that's bloody expensive for that crappy old nachos. It was only a couple of corn chips and hardly any meat, and there was no cheese on it. Burnt onions. That should be $4.95, if that. Not $10. Yeah, the bloke didn't even know how to make it. Yeah, they should stick to pizzas, shouldn't they? That's right. They should. Oh, hello, Canada. How are you? Email them and let them know what's happening in store. How you doing? You're a really good cook and got a big passion for food. Oh, good on you. How many subscribers you got? How'd the holidays go, mate? Yes, we're still together. I didn't want to come back. I did not want to come back. The only reason I wanted to come back was because I got that leak in my kitchen, and when I left, I forgot to turn the water off. So I thought, for my whole holiday, I was thinking, oh no, because I got a bucket there, but it takes about 4 days for the bucket to fill up with the drips. And I was going to be away for like 10 days, so I knew for 6 days there was just going to be water. But I emailed the manager and got him to come and turn the water off. But he never responded to me to say he'd done it. So I was a little bit stressing out. Bloody mossies. I was a little bit stressing out about whether or not I'd come back to a bit of a flooded kitchen. When I came back, they had turned the water off, but they left every light on in my house for some reason. They must have been going through all the cupboards. Bloody hell. All the lights were on. So the lights were running for like a week. All the lights costing me probably $2 or $3 in electricity. Don't they know that I'm a YouTuber? Bloody hell. Don't they know YouTubers only make like $50 a week? Ah, for fuck's sake. Bloody. Why you have to turn the light on to come in and turn the water off, and then you leave all the lights on and then walk out without turning them off? Who knows? Bloody hell, mate. Oh, forks and knives. Oh. Why I got to be looking so sexy on a Wednesday? I don't know. Who knows? I was looking sexy on a Tuesday too. This is a shirt I wore to the other uh, yesterday actually in the KFC video. It's the one I wore, a little bit unbuttoned. It was in my dirty clothes pile. I thought, oh well, might as well put it back on again because, well, I wanted to show my hairy chest, you see. The sausage sizzle pizza, didn't you see that video? It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. Yeah, so they've been not doing too well. Domino's, the poor bastards. David Apps. Thanks, David, to pay for the power. Oh, thanks, David. I appreciate that. You were doing stuff on my lounge. Oh, no. I was wondering what that stain was. Sexy Wednesday, you reckon? Oh, yeah, that donut box was good. It was a beautiful day today after so much rain and coolish weather. And when I say coolish, 25 degrees. That's pretty cold for us Queenslanders. And it just rained and rained for the last 5 days. Just rained. And today I woke up. I saw a beam of light shining through the curtain, and it brought a smile to my face. Mind you, I was a bit tired last night. You can probably see the bags under my bags. I went to bed at 11 and I could not sleep. And I was just lying there tossing and turning and tossing and turning. And when I say tossing, I don't mean rubbing one off. I mean, I could not sleep. And then I was tossing and I looked at my phone and it said 2 a.m. I was like, oh, forks and knives. Then I must have drifted off, but for some reason I'd set my alarm for 6:30. And it starts going buzz, buzz, 6:30 in the morning. So why on earth would I set my alarm? So I only got maybe 4 hours sleep last night. But that's all right, because I'll probably sleep well tonight because I haven't been doing any exercise because it's just been raining and I just haven't got any exercise to do. But today I went on a nice long walk. After I'd finished editing that video, I just went on a nice long walk, so hopefully that'll get all my bits working again and I'll be able to sleep a lot better. Anyway, I better check the rain gauge. I tipped it out yesterday because it was full at 120 mils. So let's just check the rain gauge. I've still got some plants out here. I was collecting some rainwater as well. Why is this? Anyway, I emptied this rain gauge yesterday afternoon, and it's had another. There's some mold on there. I can't really see it. 30. It's had about another 34 mils. So an extra 34 millimeters of rain from yesterday afternoon. So that's good. That's plenty of rain, mate. I hear the Hinds Dam is at about 115%. And what's the temperature right now? Well, it's a nice balmy 27.5. Yeah, say 28 degrees. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, I love 28. 28's nice. Let me try and fix this. It doesn't seem to want to stay up. Beautiful 28 degrees. What more do you want? Yes, the river, it is salt water, but that's a salt water river there, but there's a weir over there where all the fresh water comes in, and then there's a big concrete mound, and then when that fills up, it flows over the concrete weir into the salt water. So, and then you stand at the top and you watch all these fish swimming from the salt water into the fresh water, and vice versa. It's really quite amazing. And yeah, so that was flowing over. That was like this far over, and it was like pouring over. But the river out there is just muddy now. It's full of mud. Yes. Thunderstorms forecast for surfers next week. Good, mate. Hopefully by then it'll be dry. And mate, I just wish this rain, after all this rain that we've had, they haven't even got any out where the dams are, where Wivenhoe Dam is. That's at like 36% still, and every other dam is at like 110% full. So they're all overflowing, but the other one, the main one that we need full, is hardly got any rain at all. So it's quite amazing. Mud crabs. There might have been some. I think they've all been fished out now. No, Brian, it is Brian's birthday today, but he's gone up to Brisbane to spend it with his family, his son and his missus. Yes. So hopefully he's gone up there. He had a thing to do today, but yeah, he's not in today. I should send him a text later. Pfeifenho, you just poured a new wine, but you don't like it, but you're still going to drink it. Good for you. Yes, Brian's birthday. The Gold Coast needed it. No, we didn't need it. Mate, it's been raining every week here for like a year. It's been the wettest year that I've ever seen. We've had so much rain, it's incredible. How long does a flood cleanup take? Oh, it won't take long. It drains away pretty quick. As soon as the tide goes out, it flows out and it's all gone. Take a couple of days. There's some of the golf courses. There'll still be some flooding on the greens. Well, they'll take a few days, but it'll seep in. It's all sand around here, so it seeps in. It'll be seeping into the water table somewhere. There's plenty of water around, especially on the Gold Coast. Heaps of water. Hey, Scooter. How's those tomatoes going, Scooter? Happy birthday, Brian. And I think it's also Mr. Beard's birthday today. I just saw, while I was fixing this stuff here, I was flicking on my Instagram and I saw Mr. Beard's birthday. I don't know if Mr. Beard's here today. But if he is, if you see him, say happy birthday. When am I going to do a review on the chip shop at Pimpamar Junction? Bought him on 2 times flake and chips. Gee, that's all right. Pimpamar Junction. You'll have to remind me. Haven't I already done it? Hawkesbury is still rising, 7 doors down. Oh, okay, good. Oh, I don't have sand in my garden, but there is, well, there could be sand. I don't know. It's all roots. I think they might, when they built this place, they might have put stuff. But I know out the back, I saw that they were doing a renovation and they had a crane going in, and they dug this huge hole and it was all sand. It was probably 3 meters deep and it was just sand all the way down. And I think that sand goes down maybe 30 meters or 40 meters, so it's heaps of sand around here. Heaps of it. Hey, bro. Dead wimps. Doing a review on prize at Horner's Bakery at Sorrento. Oh, mate, I've got so many things I need to do. I've, and then you get like Domino's that got something coming out, and then the other one, KFC's got something all the time. So then it's like I'm so busy doing those ones. I still got to do the Pizza Hut one for ABC TV. Oh, Philip, he'll be stressing out because I haven't done it yet. But I just don't have time. There's only so much junk food you can eat in a week, and once I've filled my quota, I don't want to eat any more junk food. What's for dinner? Well, for the last 2 nights I've had salad, and tonight, and it's been pretty cool. I shouldn't have been having salad. I should have had like spaghetti bolognese because it was cold. But the last 2 nights I've had salad, and then I went for a walk, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't got any food. I haven't got anything for dinner, unless I want to microwave a meat pie. So I went to the fruit and veg shop, and I got some salad. So I'm going to have a salad with the mesclun mix. I bought some mushrooms. Mushrooms, salad, tomato, mayonnaise, and I'll cut up and I'll use a tin of tuna. It's just something basic. I love basic, and I love salad. Because all I've eaten today was that nachos. That's all I've eaten. And I threw most of it out. Like what you saw me eat was all I ate, and I just chucked the rest in the bin. I was going to take it back into the shop, and I was like, stuff it. Who cares? I'm a Libra. Who else here is a Libra? I saw someone was a Scorpio. Who else? Being a Twitch streamer. Oh, I don't know. Could you reckon I could? You're a Libra. I should do a mukbang. I don't even know how to do mukbangs. Are you supposed to talk during mukbangs? Because I've done a couple, and all I do is talk all the way through it. I cooked those sausages the other night. Remember those sausages I had out from 2019? Oh, they were disgusting. They were the ones with carrot in them. But I was chewing it, and there was this like rock about this big in there. And I bit on this thing. I was like, oh, what the hell's that? It was really hard. And I pull it out, and it's like this white pebble. And I was like, oh no, my tooth's broken off. So I was running my tongue around my mouth, wondering which tooth had broken off. And then I realised that it wasn't my tooth. It was a rock that was inside this sausage. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I should have sued them. Aquarius? Aquarius. Capricorn? Got another Libra. You were Libra. Oh, you're a Taurus. Librans, the voice of reason, yes. And that's why I do food reviews, because I can sum things up. I'm very diplomatic. I am biased. There's no doubt about it. I am very biased. But if it tastes like crap, I'll say it does. Actually, when I went to my accountant, she goes, oh, do you have any insurance? I said, what for? She goes, well, if you're doing these food reviews, someone might sue you. I was like, well, what? How can they sue me? What are they going to do? I mean, you can leave. They've got, you can do reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. You can do reviews on recipes. It's got the star ratings everywhere. I said, what's the difference between leaving a comment on an app or doing what I do? It's exactly the same. That means you can sue anyone that you disagree with. It's going, no, they can't sue me. I hope. What are they going to get? I'll tell you what, I've got a six-pack in the fridge that they could probably get. And $2.74 or $3 that David Apps just sent me. So that's about all. Let your Frenchie go? What the hell? Oh, happy birthday, Mr. Beard. Mr. Slightly Bearded. How do you defog cars windows when it's hot without AC? Well, they don't fog up when it's hot, do they? You turn the heater on. I'd either just I'd either turn the heater on or turn the air conditioner on. Yesterday after I finished that KFC video, I just cranked up the aircon, and it took about 4 seconds, and the whole windscreen was nice and clear again. Or you get your t-shirt and you like rub it on the windscreen. Just do these ones. You should always keep a rag in your car just for those occasions. This will be your last live. You're going back to work and the time difference is too much. Oh, Natasha. Oh. Well, good for you that you're going back to work. It's good to hear. Work is very important. I know I've been working my whole life, and so has everyone else. Well, most of the people. When you get to my age, you start thinking, right, I've only got 25 years left at work. Yeah. And then these poor 20-year-olds, well, they've got 55 years left. But I've whittled it down to actually about 22 years left. Yes. Ugh, all I can smell is like dead worms. You'll miss us all? It's okay, Natasha. Good morning from Canada. Your whole family watches. Your husband notices you love your KFC. Oh, g'day, Canada. Guess I will never go to Singapore again, mate. I might never travel overseas again. If they want me to get an injection to travel overseas, I'll just travel Australia. I've been overseas 100 times. I've been around the world plenty of times. I've got no other. The only place I want to visit is Japan, and I don't really have to go there. So I can just move up to near Fraser Island, get a four-wheel drive, or just buy a four-wheel drive and just start four-wheel driving for my holidays. Heaps cheaper, mate. Heaps cheaper. Linda, can you replace Natasha? You'd take any jab, would you? By the sounds of it. Yeah, I'm not taking a jab. Fuck that. It's sticking things in my body. Although I did when I was younger, I think I got the rubella or the other one, the tuberculosis ones. They seem to work well. Oh, no. That sounded like Brian's door opening. It's got a distinct sound. But I looked over there. He's not there. He must be up in Brisbane. So Mr. Beard's got the same birthday as Bryce. Get on you. No poison in your nut. Yeah, they can get stuffed. Yeah, it's experimental. Yeah, I'll just wait. 10 years. I'll wait the 10 years. I've been overseas. I don't have to go again. It's only for going overseas, unless they want me to get the jab to fly to Melbourne or something. That's fine. I won't go to Melbourne. Well, I can drive there, can't I? Oh, it just means if they want me to get one to fly to Perth, I'll just have to drive everywhere. I don't mind. Got to get me a new car anyway. Nice four-wheel drive. You beauty. Yes, right. So what's going on now? Yeah, maybe when I start getting to the age where it might affect me. I mean, in about 15 years' time, I'll be, because it only kills old people, this thing. And okay, I'm, you know, mid, I'm in my 50s, so I've still got a ways to go before I have to start stressing about getting, dying from a flu. And look, if I die, I die. I'm not too concerned. I've had a wonderful life, and well, I've done plenty of things. I don't need to live for another 40 years. So what that means is I can have another beer and not stress about it. So, what beer should I have? I took the light bulbs out. I'm such a tired ass that I take light bulbs out. Wow, that bulb's still cold. Amazing. These new light bulbs, they're so cold. Yeah. It's not even warm at all. There's two lights there. I take one bulb out to save electricity. That's how much of a tight ass I am. I don't know what bulb this is. I can't even read it. Can't even read it with glasses on. Right, I think I might have a beer. Who's with me? Let's go and get one. I'll let you guys decide. You guys can decide what I'm going to drink. All right. Oh, Jesus. Stupid. I think I need a new tripod. Great. Just something else I got to spend money on. All right. There's a solo that I got today. Yummy. I got the Furphy. Oh, I've got some tonic water here. That's open. I could have some of that. Another bottle there. There's my dinner tonight. Some salad. And there's the other things I got. Some mushrooms. Oh, I bought these plums. Have a look at them. Have a look at these beautiful black plums. I do love my stone fruit. They look delicious too. Oh, the rat sack. Yep. Those rat sacks, mate. I had to get some more for the rats. I think I'll just go one of these. Oh, I got that one there. And I've got some, James. I got some more Furfies. Got more beer than... I haven't had any beer for 2 weeks, so... Oh, sorry, 2 days. Since I saw you on Sunday, I haven't had another beer yet. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't have any drinks for the last 2 days. I just thought, nah, I couldn't be bothered. I needed to have a few days off it, stop myself because I was partying so hard. So I thought, just for my health, for my own health, have a couple of days off. And yep, I've been very good. Very good. You're getting drunk. Oh, God. Sounds awesome. Don't scratch my plums. You're staying sober. Good for you. Good for you. Wrap the plums in prosciutto. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sounds like it could be done. Cheers. The smell of success. That tastes good. The rain, no walks. I know that rain was doing my head in. I was serious. I was feeling quite depressed because it was just grey skies, just constantly. And I notice whenever it's grey skies, I just for a long time I just start feeling really down. I just need to see the blue sky and the sunshine. I avoid the sun all I can, but yeah, just that rain and being stuck inside the house because it was raining so much. No, it was so annoying. And plus, my washing was building up. I finally got to do a load of washing today, mainly underpants. I was running low on those. But yes. Thank you to Luke Smith. Thanks, Luke. Towards a plumber. An eighth of an hour's work. Well, I was gonna. See, I was just leaving it leaking until I can get the kitchen redone because I thought, right, well, if I get a plumber in, he'll come in. It'll cost me $500 for something, and then when I get the kitchen done, I'll have to get another one in to do the same thing over again. So I was leaving it till then. But thanks very much, Luke. Triangular wife. Forex gold with red wine chasers. Gee, that sounds all right. You're drinking a wine vodka salsa combo. Well, that sounds interesting. You're having a Jameson's and ginger ale with some devil's lettuce. Of course you are. So dark and depressing, I know. Try living in Scotland. I could not live. I could not live in like England. I couldn't live in England or any of those countries that is just cloudy all the time. It seriously. If I think if you'd grown up with it, you'd be so used to it. But growing up somewhere where it's just sunny, 300 days a year, yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough living, going, yeah, and living somewhere cold too, cold and cloudy. Oh, see, it was okay here when it was raining and cloudy because it was warm still. Still 25 degrees, but over there, imagine it's like 0 degrees, cold and cloudy every day for like 6 months. Oh, couldn't do it. The grey makes you depressed too, yes. Blue skies ahead, yeah, it's going to be nice and sunny for quite a while, I think. I think the major rain is over. March is always the wettest month, so the major rain is over, and now it probably won't rain unless there's a few storms coming through for the next 6 months. And then I'll be complaining that we need some rain and I wish it would hurry up and some clouds would go over the sun, because it's just so bright and sunny and you can't escape the sun anywhere here. Oh, Big Reggie. Thank you very much, Big Reggie, for your super chat. Here we go. Have a drink on me, my friend. Cheers from Las Vegas. Well, I wish I was there right now. Big old Las Vegas. Ah, yeah, Big Reggie. Big Reggie. Do you know that Big Reggie he knows Rick from Porn Stars. He knows Rick from Porn Stars. If I ever go to Las Vegas, I'm going to go and visit Big Reggie, although I'm never traveling overseas again. But if I was to, and I went to Las Vegas, I'd go and visit Big Reggie, and then we'd go and have a barbie at Rick's place. Check out some of the things he made. He must have some awesome stuff in his house. That's 20 US dollars too. Although with when Trump was in, that 20 US dollars got me a whole lot more money than it does now. Now that the US economy's gone, and our dollar's gone, spewing. But thanks. Oh, the lights just went on. Thanks to Big Reggie. Good on him. Well, the bacon's in the house. Oh, Big Reggie. Maybe I will travel your way soon. It's easy to fly to the Gold. Is it easy to fly into the Gold Coast? Well, you just need pretty strong arms and just flap them really fast. Or you could pretend to do, unless you got a big donga, and then you can do the helicopter. Just helicopter in. I was watching. Thanks, Big Reggie again. Yes, we have an international airport actually. Speaking about helicopters, I watched this video today, and then another one popped up, and it was just those helicopters taking off, and the frame rate of the helicopter of the video is the same speed as the spinning of the blades on the helicopter. So the helicopter blades are just stationary, and then the helicopter takes off and then flies away. And I was laughing so much. I was like, oh my God, that is so funny. And then another one popped up in my feed, and I had to watch that one too. Let me go to the end here. I was watching helicoptering videos, yes. It wasn't on XNXS either. XNXXS? XNXX? It wasn't on those hub places or Tube Galores or anything like that. It was on YouTube. Heli donkers. Is that what they call them? You missed me, did you? Oh, are you drunk again? Are you drunk? You really missed Lacey, did you? Oh. YouTube is very pure. Very. In Excess was a good band, yes. They were. In fact, my missus met, what's his name? The lead singer of In Excess. Whatever his name was. Justin Bieber or something, was it? What was his name? Yeah, funny, I can't remember what his name is. Devil inside, devil lettuce. Godless man, smoking devil lettuce. Michael Hutchins, that's right, Michael Hutchins. Yes, my missus met him. I asked if, you know, he had asked her to choke him, but she said no. It was just at a party that she was at, and they just chatted for a while, she said. Actors died in a helicopter crash. Well, there's lots of people dying all the time from lots of things. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad things that people are dying from. Very violent. You worked for the truck company that carted NXS around on tours. You did a 6-week tour with NXS. Non-stop partying. Goodness gracious. You watched NXS live in Wembley in '91. Wow. Drink the whole bottle so you can still go on your walk. Make sure you do go on that walk. Oh, thanks, Luke Smith. Buy Bry a drink for his birthday and keep the change. I will, mate. Thank you very much, Luke Smith. Yeah, it's Brian's birthday today. I think he's 47. I think he's 47 today. I'll have to send him a text later. I'm sure it'd come up on my Facebook, but I don't look at Facebook, you see. Walk it off Wednesday, mate. I went for such a good walk today. Oh, it was so nice just to get outside without it pissing rain. Oh, it's just been locked up in the house, just pouring rain. It was so nice just to go outside, go for a walk in the sunshine, feel the sun on my skin, on my back. It was fucking hot. Had a black shirt on, the sun was caning me, and I was like, fuck, it's hot. But I enjoyed it. I just hardened up. That's what I keep telling the missus. Harden up. Just gotta harden up, mate. Gotta harden up. Oh, Big Reggie again. Thanks, Big Reggie. I tell you what, when I go inside, I'm gonna have to grab the book. Put your name. You got 3 things in there already. Your net dropped, so I missed it. It's so easy to fly over the pond and meet old Greg. Oh, your net, so you missed it. So it is easy to fly over the pond and meet old GregO. Well, that's if old GregO's in town. I don't know. You just fly into Sydney. That's where most flights go into. You fly to Sydney and then you catch a plane to the Gold Coast. That's how you get here. There are international flights, unless you went to Japan first, and then Japan, the Gold Coast. Generally, it goes to Asian cities, New Zealand. I'm not sure if it goes to any European cities here. Generally, we have to go to Brisbane or something. We just catch a train to Brisbane or drive to Brisbane and then catch one. But I know it's Asia. We go to all Asia. Actually, I think they might have started a flight from Gold Coast to the US. Anyway, it's going to be years before the flights start up again. And I won't be on any of them. Thanks, Big Reggie. Oh, we got David Apps again. Cheers, Chippy. Where is Chippy anyway? He's inside. I'm going to have to go inside soon because it is getting quite dark out here. You never had a Whopper that tastes, plant that tastes like meat? Well, I'll tell you what, that Rebel Whopper tastes really good. It's actually really delicious. How many hours from Sydney? It's only, well, I think I flew from Brisbane. Oh, you can catch a flight to Brisbane, and the Gold Coast's an hour's drive from Brisbane. Um, you've been a groupie for John Farnham and the Wiggles. That's pretty unusual. What time is it here? It is 6:05. You and John Farnham? I don't believe that for a second. Search on YouTube Angelica Hale. I don't think I ever will. Your friend can have a whole bottle of Absolute and a 6-pack of beer. Crazy. It's not unusual to be a groupie for Tom Jones. One of your friends in Vegas is an Aussie and has houses in Queensland. Oh, good. Good to go and stay with. You can get some accommodation there. That'd be good. Brian Si should play Brisbane soon. Well, they're doing something, I think, on the 17th, but it's another Quiver gig again. So it's not like it's just like a live stream. Oh, in Brisbane. Oh, yeah. Well, Brisbane's only up the road from me. I go there twice a week. Oh, not twice a week. Maybe once a week. Actually, once a fortnight nowadays. Okay. Right, I think I've had enough of being outside now. It's starting to get dark. Very dark indeed. Let me turn this light on. Oh, that was flaring, wasn't it? Close the curtains. Now, what was I going to do now? Oh, I haven't even looked at watched myself on TV for a while. I should do that. Sit on the lounge in comfort. Right, turn the volume right down. I'll go to excuse me, YouTube. Right. Okay, who's watching? Greg's Kitchen is. Right. I'll go to subscriptions. Oh, look at that live again. What a clown. What an absolute clown. Well, gee, that's a good picture. Successfully connected. All right. Well, everyone is so big here. Let me show you. Look at him. What a clown. Whoa, mate. Oh, g'day. Yeah. Right. What the hell is that thing? Box of tissues? You're always big? Whoa. Shats! Look at this. It's just so trippy. Whoa. Hey, where's Smitty? God, we missed you, Smitty. God, we missed you. So Brian came over the other day and he was a little bit under the weather, and then he just walked around my place and then knocked over every pot plant in my house, and all the stones started coming off. God. He ruined that plant. He knocked this one off. That one went tumbling everywhere. Just watch my latest food review. Domo was... Yep. That's right. Tell you what, I'm loving my new TV. It is awesome. The picture is fantastic. And it's really good. I forget which one it is. It's a Samsung something, but it's a really great TV. Really enjoying it. Your Rottweilers are farting, are they? Oh, I can sit here and like see the comments on the screen over there. It's so much easier. This is my other thing, my fishing rods, just in case. I got this thing falling everywhere. Oh, you're Frenchy. Oh, is that what you mean by Frenchy? I thought it was something else you were talking about that had batteries. Ah, that makes sense. See you, Mr. Apps. Better get the book. Right. So David, he just did another. Oh no, that's the wrong one. No, I'll put one there anyway. David Apps. Right. He gave me 2, and then there was Big Reggie. Big Reggie. Got you down for 3 there, Big Reggie. And who else was there? There was Luke Smith. He was in there. It's another one in the book. Good on you, mate. Oops. I only put 1 G in the Reggie. Add another one. Big Reggie. I got shitty writing. I should have been a doctor. It's funny, now you got computers and everything. I never write anything anymore. And then you start writing, you're going, how do you do this? Makes it tough. You are in the book. Dr. GregO, yep. It's pretty much what my writing is. I should have been a doctor. You love watching me on YouTube. Oh, thank you. You're a doctor of love. Goodness me. Well, at least you're watching me on YouTube and not like through the window while I'm showering. Although you could do that. See you, Apsy. I'll tell you what, when you have a few days off this stuff, you really appreciate it. It just tastes so nice, especially when it's been like 25, 24 degrees every day, and then suddenly it goes up to, over 30 degrees today, and it was hot and it was steamy. And I was like, oh, mate, can't wait to have a beer. Beautiful. I'm buzzing. Not quite, but you never know. I might get there eventually. No, I didn't see a video. I deserve a drink. Well, after the trouble that I've been through, I do. God, this looks like a moo-moo. Yeah, wide it is. I need tailored shirts. Maybe I need to get this like sewn up or crop topped. Yes. Very unflattering. Let me turn that. Let me put that a bit higher. Have I got the Dan's app? No, I don't have the Dan's app. I generally just jump online. You like baggy clothes? Yeah, I'm not a big baggy clothes person. I grew out of baggy clothes. You had a hard day? Oh, I bet you did. Going without beers like going without chocolate? You haven't had a chocolate for 12 months? And you got a Turkish Delight and Peppermint Crisp in your fridge? Yeah, well, they're the sort of chocolates that you sort of don't really like. Turkish Delight. My mum likes a Turkish Delight. I don't like a Turkish Delight. And those peppermint crisp things, yeah, I can't really do those ones either. I think I might come up to the salivation station. How's that? My tripod automatically went down. Sounds like some fans I know. Although sometimes they require some coaxing. Okay, right. Let me make myself a little more comfortable. I'll get this computer started. It hasn't turned on for several weeks now. Oh, there's a couple of nice photos there. Is this mouse working? Yep. Right. Let's see. Right, I'll refresh this. Content. Okay, let's go there. Live. Let's see if this shows up. Why is this not showing up? Oh, here we go. Right, let me click on that. And then hopefully I can get the feed coming up on this. Hey! Where's my feed coming up? God's sakes. What the fork and knife? Right, I'll open a new window. I got a new computer and well, it's a Windows one. And I'm still not used to it. I'm still trying to learn how to use it. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. All right. Fantastic. I'm on. Yes. Woohoo. Great. Really great. Okay. Open a new window. You have the scar. What? What scar? You just see if there's in 2 weeks of not being used, it's still in tune. Yeah, sort of. Not bad. You can always tell a decent guitar if it stays in tune when you haven't played it for a while. Window teaches patience. I'm looking for a new. I downloaded one of those editing things, and now I'm just like, do I even want that? Maybe I should start paying for a decent editing tool, one that's pretty easy. Unless, Mr. Manitoba, you have something that I could put on there. I wish Final Cut was on Windows. They're so dumb. What sort of company is so dumb like Apple that they're like, no, we only do Apple? It's like, okay, so you cut out half the population of the world just to be an arrogant bunch of pricks. To me, that makes no sense. No sense at all. I'd be trying my hardest to get as many people in as I possibly could. A bit like Adam. I think I saw him, he'd be happy with anything. I wish I could actually read what's going on. Sony Vegas. Cough. Oh, okay. You're putting the kids to bed and opening the drawer tonight. What? Oh, that's for something else. Okay, that sounds rude. Any jab for you? Yeah, that's right. Yes. What have I bought there? Oh, I bought a computer. It's got this written on the front. It's got this keyboard. Oh shit. It's got this keyboard that like keeps changing color. I'm like, I just don't want it to. Can you just like make it like white or something? I'm not a trendsetter, I'm like an old man. I don't need like hippie stuff going on. Anyway. I just need to put an editing system on this computer so I can take this computer away and do editing while I travel. That's the goal anyway. Your motherboard is Asus. I almost read that as your mother likes. It's got a techno keyboard. It has got a techno keyboard. 3 of the keys are like white though. I'm sure the lefties will be all over that, saying they're the supremacist keys. And there's a bit of stuff. It's a gaming computer. So maybe one day I can learn how to play games. White keys matter. Exactly. an FN something key. Oh, that's right, Chris. You told me how to get rid of that. The FN11 F11 stopped it from doing that flickering thing. I really appreciate that. It hasn't. It's done it a few times since, but it hasn't done it for the last like month. So an FN something, who knows? I'm sure someone will tell me. They should have something that's easy enough to change. But yeah, I thought I'd get it. I was getting away from Apple. I'm totally off them now, except for my computer in there, which I do all my editing on. But I wanted to get another system, and for a proper computer that's got heaps of RAM, heaps of not heaps of memory, and enough memory, heaps of RAM, and a good video card. So hopefully it's better than that crappy old Apple that I got in there. I'm gonna have to get my glasses because I can't see fucking anything. But while I'm up, I might as well help myself. Now, should I have a spirits? That's the next question. Should I have a spirits? Now, no, I didn't buy it from JB. No. Is that a Mozzie? It is. Got you. Unfortunately, I sprayed it all over my... I sprayed it all over the Mozzie was flying about here, and I sprayed, and the spray went all over there. Should be right, shouldn't it? And then I've got my cutting board was right behind it, and all the spray went all over my cutting board. Oh, great. Fly spray can't hurt you, can it? You know what? Probably can. There's not much left anyway. There was only a little bit left. I don't feel too bad. Wild turkey. Ooh, that sounds nice. So glad I got that Mozzie, because I actually, while I was doing this, it flew in past me as I was walking through the door, and there's nothing worse than having a Mozzie flying around when you're lying in bed, right? Actually, I should have a gin and tonic because I've got that tonic left. I think I'll have one of those. And I've got some lemons here too. I can cut them on that infected cutting board. Then I'll put the fly spray on. I'll just wipe it off. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right. I'll get this. I love the sound of this knife. It always makes a great noise. Glass. Ice. Oh no! I totally forgot that I think Brian said, "Oh, can I have some ice?" And then so I poured it all out. Hopefully of course I have. Take and replace, remember, folks. Always take and replace. Always. Always wear a condom. Always. Remember those ads? The Grim Reaper. Always wear a condom. Always. I think I wore one once. Right. Okay. Hopefully there's enough ice. Funny how ice just sticks to your fingers. and then you can't get them off. So get off. Okay. Freeze my ice. I'll cut a piece of lemon. Beautiful. Bit of a squeeze. In she pops. Now, bit of gin here. Got the houndstooth. It's left over from the holidays. It's not bad actually, $45. I know it's in America that'd be about $3.50, but over here, yeah. And hopefully this was from Fraser Island. So hopefully, no, this was from Sunshine Coast. Hopefully there's still some fizz. That was this, not down there. Right. Well, it's not looking too fizzy. I think this can go to the recycling. Cheers, everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. It smells fantastic. Oh, thank you very much for that lovely message there, Paul. The Grim Reaper, I think he was Scottish actually. Always wear a condom. Always. I'm sure those ads are on YouTube. The Grim Reaper condom ads. It was for AIDS, when AIDS first came out. Oh, that's right. I got up to get my glasses and I didn't even get them. For fuck's sake. Oh, I'll get the ladies' glasses, thank you. Right. Where was I? Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about my glasses. Did I take the crazy live stream with Brian down? I might have put it on private. Brian was a bit crazy and he asked me to. He goes, oh, no, I don't know if how I was acting that day. I said, don't worry, mate, I can always put the video on private. So, yes. Oh, no, there's some bubbles in this. Oh, yes. Look at that. How refreshing on a hot summer, autumn. Hot autumn day. Hot autumn nights. Who used to sing that one? Crunchy granola, sweet da 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 da. It's all right. What's his name? And OnlyFans. Yeah, maybe I should start an OnlyFans for that. Neil Diamond. You guys, that's why I love you people out there. Because I can just ask something and one of you at least knows it. It's absolutely fantastic. Hot August nights. Okay. It sounded like 4KQ. Is 4KQ still around? Actually, I was talking with Melissa the other day and we were driving along and she goes, oh, I remember the old days. Used to listen to 4IP. And then I think 4IP went to AM stereo. Remember AM stereo? That didn't last long, did it? Four BH. Yep. No, you listened to it today. I think 4IP. I had all the. I was a member of 4IP, and yeah, so I used to like those. In the old days, you know, I used to listen to the radio, and the song had come on. Hardly listen to the radio anymore. Even when I'm driving up to Brisbane, my car's only got a radio. It's got a CD, but couldn't be asked putting CDs in. So I just turn it off, and I just no music, no nothing. I just drive, listen to the sound of the engine purring, mumbling to myself. I should just set the camera up and talk. Stereo should be on FM only. Well, that's right, it should be. The sounds are silent. Well, it's hardly silent when you're driving up the freeway at 110 and the wind's blowing through the cage on the back of my ute. Waiting for the song to tape it? Oh, God. How much time did you waste doing that? Kids nowadays got it so easy, don't they? Well, actually, we have. We got it easy too. But they never had to deal with having to sit for that waiting game of waiting for the song to come on the radio. The uni station, that was Triple Z. Brian Sy gets played on Triple Z quite a bit, actually. You found me on Insta. Listen to that diesel. Yeah, mate. I put the premium diesel in too. Costs another 6 cents a litre. But it gives you an extra 4.5% power. And 4.5%, well, I think it works out about even. Yeah. So you get the same fuel economy, but it also is much better for your engine. So you might as well spend the extra 6 cents a litre. But I only spend about $10 a week on petrol anyway, so it doesn't really make too much difference. No, I don't go to. I get the Shell. I get the Shell petrol. I don't go to Caltex. Actually, didn't Caltex change their name back to Ampol or something? Wolf Mother. Gee, I haven't heard of them for a while. Woman, woman. Tex Perkins came into your work today. What's he buying? Is he buying a Samsung car? What's Tex Perkins doing up here? KROQ. You drive a 350 Super Duty diesel. Well, that sounds cool. You know what I heard today on my walk? I was on my walk and I heard this V8 and I was like, oh, that sounds nice. And what it was a Holden Colorado 4-wheel drive, jacked up, big tires. It looked awesome. But it had a V8 in it. And I was like, he must have put a V8 in there. It was a petrol. And he must have dropped a V8 petrol in his Holden Colorado. Why would you do that? So his car went from being worth $5,000 to about $6,000. It sounded awesome though. And I was he reversed out. It was a ritzy street. He reversed out of the driveway. And I was expecting him just to plant it. But he just took off really quietly and just went boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh, that sounded so good. He was dropping off a sponsorship car. Where's my sponsorship car? I still don't know why I don't get a sponsorship car. I mean, who cares? No one even knows what he looks like, and they get cars. I get show the cars on, get hundreds of thousands of people seeing it, and I don't get one. He gets 2 people seeing it, he gets one. I get 100,000, I don't get one. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I want someone to give me a car. I want to be one of those things, those people that get free cars. And then I can put an ad on my videos. These companies are just so dumb. Especially car companies, they just, don't get me started on them. Except for you, Scooter. The Colorado, it's a 4-wheel drive. Actually, it's a dual cab. Oh no, it sounded really good though. It sounded beautiful V8 in that thing. The lead singer of Wolf Mother walked out on the band. What an idiot. It was probably because he was getting abused by all these other bands. There was that band that sings, "'Cause I'm easy like Sunday morning." They ripped through Wolf Mother. They were giving them heaps of grief. Which isn't very fair. Considering they're artists, and anyone can Faith No More ripped through them, going, "Oh, they're just blah blah blah," and it's like, dude, how can you complain about if you don't like a band? Okay, you don't like them, but other people like them. I thought Wolf Mother was great. The demographic of my audience aren't what car companies are after. What, so they're not after 45-year-old males employed? Are they after a guy that no one knows driving along and they give it to him? Well, they would get 100,000 people seeing my car from them and 0 people seeing his car from them. So I think they'd be crazy not to give me a nice brand new Ford Raptor. Oh, that'd be nice, one of those Raptors. I could really go one of those. Or a Land Cruiser V8. Mate, I'll pay for the petrol. Yeah, Toyota should sponsor me. They sponsored women's football. No one watches that either. Ridiculous. Get a Mustang? Yeah, I'll get a Mustang even. I don't want one, but I'll get one. Sitting on the dock in Japan. My Land Cruiser sitting on the dock in Japan. Me and a Raptor wouldn't look good for food reviews. Well, yes it would. I reckon I'd look great in one. Actually, the Toyota Land Cruiser, a mate of mine's got a Land Cruiser V8, and he just, if you saw that video of mine where I went to the fish and chips, it was JJ's Fish and Chips down at Tugun, and it was me standing. It looked like I was standing in the middle of the street, but I was actually had the back of the Land Cruiser opened up and the tray down, and it was rainy looking. It was really dark, and I couldn't find. It was just a shitty day, and it was raining. But yeah, so I lent my friend my ute, and I borrowed his Land Cruiser. So I was cruising around the Land Cruiser all day. He had it set on eco, and I didn't know how to turn it off eco. So anyway, I gave it a couple of squirts, but it didn't seem to go so well. But they are like riding on a cloud, those things. Oh, gee, they're nice. Mate, I would get rid of my car in a heartbeat. I'm not a tradie ute for life person. I want a car. I want a four-wheel drive now. So I can go four-wheel driving to Moreton Island, Fraser Island, up in somewhere. Oh, thanks, Big Reggie. Where's my book? Right, Big Reggie, I tell you what, you're making a push towards the front. You need to do a video on my Aussie friends Holden Maloo, HSV. Let me know, GregO. I'll do it on my channel. The Holden Maloo. I'm not a big fan of the Maloo. They're very ugly. I don't know who designed the back of the Maloo, but it looks absolutely ridiculous. And they cost like $100,000 for a ute. Your friend must have too much money if he's dropping 100 grand on a crappy Maloo. But thanks very much, Big Reggie. Yes, those Maloos. Seriously, when I first saw that, I was just like, God, that is ugly, that thing. Especially the tail lights. Looks like a hawk or something. A hawk's beak. Your pants just fell off. A Suzuki Jimmy. Yeah, I could get one of those. Yeah. The place for the butterflies. Oh, the Isuzu. Yeah, I've been looking at the Isuzus. That's about all I could possibly afford in the next 4 years. A Troopy. A Troopy's like $100,000. What are those Mercedes? You know those Mercedes, they just look like an old Troopy, but they're like this Mercedes four-wheel drive, and they're like 250 grand for this stupid looking car. And you see them all the time down here. And when I see them, I just think, you are an idiot. Maloo means storm in Aboriginal. Ah, well, they had the storm, didn't they? Maloo means dunny. Okay. You think that I should have the first Tesla hypercar? Oh, is that that four-wheel drive Tesla? Like the big ute? They look pretty cool. The Maloo reminds you of the El Camino. Yeah, yes, they do. A G-Class, is that what it's called? Yeah, I wouldn't get a Mercedes in Australia. They're just European cars. I wouldn't even get an American car. They just can't handle the heat. You know what? The only cars you ever see broken down are Mercedes and Audis and Volkswagens. Your favourite beer's Tennent's. Oh. Well, I've got about 100 favourite beers, so I couldn't really tell you. My favourite beer is the one I have in my hand that someone's just given me. I don't care what it is. Do I watch Doug DeMuro? Yeah, I watched him today. He had that car. What was that car he had today? The Swedish four-seater. Mate, I could do heaps better car videos than Doug. He's not that good at it. He's quite boring, and I could do heaps better videos. I should go and see Scooter and get all these cars. When I was working in the car place, I should have done the car reviews. Update us on the new girlfriend. Oh well. Female. Biological female. Same age, which is really nice actually. It's nice having a partner that's the same age as you because you can relate to everything. Like when you've got one that's like 10 years younger, like you're always going, remember that show on TV? And they're like, no. It's like, no. And then you just lose all interest in them. A Land Cruiser, it's 140k. That's ridiculous. A belt around thrashing cars, yes. I'd love to do that. A troopy with a fridge and a carton of Sparkies. Sparklies. That'd be nice. No, I don't have any kids, thank God. Here's the not having kids. That means my genes aren't getting passed along. It dies with me. How much is a 1,000,000 view video worth? Mate, it's not worth that much. It's only like $3,000 or something. 3 or 4 grand. It depends what advertising is on it. It could only be worth 1.5 grand, or it could be worth 5 grand. So, a Dodge Ram. No, I wouldn't get an American car. There's plenty of Dodge Rams up. When we went to Fraser, there's heaps of Dodge Rams driving around, but yeah, I wouldn't trust an American car. Oh, Big Reggie, come on, GregO. How does this look bad? Oh, I can't even. Let's see. Oh, it works. Okay. How do I do is it like Alt C for copy? Is that how you do? And then Alt V? No? Sorry, man. I don't know how to. I don't know how to copy how do you copy Control C? Well, okay, Control C, right? And then how do you put it back in a new tab? Control V. Oh, thank you. I'm still new at this, you see. How does that look bad? It looks ridiculous. Look at those stupid tail lights. What are those bits on the bit that folds down? It looks ridiculous. That is a silly looking car, that thing. It's a nice colour though. Very nice colour. No, that looks silly to me. Looks absolutely horrible. And if somebody gave me one, I'd sell it straight away. What's the beer I was drinking? That was a Furphy. They're pretty nice actually. If I ever go and have to get a carton, like if I'm up at Fraser or something and I'm going away, I just go and grab a Furphy because it's not too high in alcohol, but it's not too low. It tastes nice, and if it gets a little bit warm, you can sort of still drink it. I quite like it. Nice quiet night for me? Yes, it is a nice quiet night. It's good just to be relaxing at home. Back at home. Where's Brian? He's up in Brisbane. You've got the scotches and the headphones on. Cheers from Arizona. Woo-wee, I wish I was in Arizona right now. Actually, we've got a few people from Arizona in here right now. Do I like your carrot? I think it's a very fine carrot. I'm a legend. Well, I'm not really. I'm just some guy with a camera. And right now, I'm just some doofus with my phone, just sitting here and talking to myself. Stress-free, mate, my life. I wouldn't even know what stress is. The only stress I had today was that nachos that I ate, that I reviewed, was crap. Cheers from rainy Scotland. Ah, cheers from sunny, hot Gold Coast. Well, it's dark now, but it was sunny today. And it was a beautiful 32 degrees Celsius. Geez, it was nice. Do I like tacos? Yeah, of course I do. You like the fillet of fish? Yeah, they're pretty good. There's a better one than the fillet of fish, though. What's it called? It's a Japanese burger place. Forget what it's called. But their fish burger is 10 times better than a fillet of fish. They are awesome. There's one at Australia Fair. There used to be one at Pacific Fair, but that one closed down. Moss Burger, that's it. Yeah, you got to try the Moss Burger fillet. If you like the fish burgers, you got to try a Moss Burger fillet of fish, mate. They are so good. I haven't even done a review on them yet. I better go and do one before Scooter Fox does it. He'll jump in and steal it. You already went to the Indian place without me. I was really hoping to go there. Bloody hell. Nothing beats salmon. I don't know. Maybe some like snapper. I bet some red emperor or something. That's always good. Your friend John lost my channel. Good on him, mate. He must be a legend. The Whopper was voted Australia's best fast food burger. Well, it is. It's pretty hard to beat a Whopper, that's for sure. Is that a succulent on my table? Oh, that one there. Well, it's the same as this one here. Well, slightly different. This is another one. Do you like this one? Woolworths, $2, and it's made of plastic. All the plants in this room are plastic because it gets no light. Oh, thanks, Luke Smith. Shout out to Adam N. He's a funny bugger. Well, I'll tell you what, if Adam N was here, I'm pretty sure that he would be under the desk lobbing me off right now. But thanks, Luke Smith. You're in the book. Actually, you're the first person in my book. And you are up to 15. He is funny though, isn't he? Oh, you just went for dinner that night. Still keen to do a review. Oh, thank God. Well, I hope you set him up for it so we're not forking out like $6,000 for a review. Mossburger does an unreal prawn burger. Yes, a Mossburger. Oh, I tell you what, their Philadelphia fish. Whoa, it is awesome. The Western Australian do fish. Never even heard of it. It's a healthy looking fake succulent, isn't it? It's a beautiful fake succulent. I sometimes I have to water it to wash the dust off. So even these fake plants, the one behind my head here, yeah, that one still needs to get some water on it because the dust gets on the leaves, and you can wipe the dust off. How big's my TV? It's a 55 inch. It's only a small one. Oh, Big Reggie, another super chat. Good on you, Big Reggie. Hang on, is that 2 in a row? No, that was Luke Smith for Adam. And then Big Reggie. Big Reggie is rolling with the long money. But seriously, the Maloo is ugly. But it's fast with a Corvette engine. Yeah, well, I think it had the 5.8 litre V8 in it. Was it the 5.8? Or was it the 6 litre? Yeah, it's got a big V8 in it though. But thanks, Big Reggie. Mate, look at Big Reggie, mate. He's already up to 5. It's already up to 5 in one day, and that's US dollars too. Hang on, what's this one? Oh, how does that look bad? Yes, yes. No, I don't have a video of the Mossburger fillet of fish. There's one at Australia Fair, which I'll have to go and visit. It's a bit of a pain to get to, and I'd have to go into the store. It's inside a shopping mall, and I can't film in there, so. Judas, yeah, I think he must be in a relationship. He hasn't got time for us anymore. A 5.8 was the limit with Holden. Ah, okay. I tell you what, that gin and tonic was so nice. Went down an absolute treat. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like gin, but maybe they live in cold climates and they can't appreciate how good a gin and tonic, how refreshing it is. There's a Mossburger in Surfers. Yeah, there's still a few Mossburgers around. Have another one? Oh, I don't know. Should I have another one? Who wants me to have another one? And if I have another one, what do you want me to have? You like the Bombay Sapphire? Yeah, that's pretty good. Have another 3 before Miko gets in. Actually, I haven't seen Miko for a while. You're about to have another one. Oh. You love a gin and tonic in Las Vegas? Why wouldn't you? Actually, I didn't want to open another bottle of tonic. I've got that can of Solo and I've got some Coke there. So maybe what I could have is a Wild Turkey and Coke. Or I could have a Jameson's and Coke. Or I could have a gin and Solo. It's up to you to decide. You are in control. Oh, Carol Draper, wow. Buy a tin of tuna or salmon to make fish cakes. Oh, thanks, Carol. You're in the book here too, Carol, remember? Yeah, Big Reggie just overtook you, but there you are. You're up to 4. A tin of tuna and make fish cakes. Oh, I've got to remember that. Actually, I've got this other book here. Oh, I've got this thing from the other... Remember the other night? I was going, what could I do? What's Australian food I can do? Fish cakes. Now that it's coming into winter, actually, Carol, though that should be some good recipes. I mean, a nice fish cake because it's warming. It's too when you know how hot it gets in Queensland. Last thing you want to do is cook in a hot kitchen with all that stuff. A gin and lemon, a gin and solo, gin and solo. Okay, gin and solo. Carol Draper. Oh, I did spell you. Oh, yep. I'll add the E. I've added the E, Carol. Jameson's specialist soda or in your coffee. What gin is it? Oh, I've got Houndstooth and I've also got some old something, the one that Gibbo likes. Bailey's. Oh, I love Bailey's. Oh, Adam N. Oh, thanks, Adam. Look at you, Adam, there with your mask on. What's on that mask? Probably cum. Heaps of it too. Adam, you're in the book, Adam. Adam N. Adam says, for my bro at Luke Smith. Oh, look at that love. You're in the book. Thanks, Adam. It's your new go-to whiskey. The Noosa gin. I've gone through that Noosa gin. You'll take the mask off me. You'll take the mask off for me. Okay, so I was going to make a... I don't really feel like a gin and solo though. Although I don't really feel like Coke either. You got to be in the mood for Coke, and well, I'm just not in the mood for it. I'm not sure if I got any VBs left. I don't feel like a beer now, but I'll have a gin and solo. How's that sound? You gotta work it hard to be a solo man. Okay. Need some ice. And what else do I need? Some gin. Well, I've got this Houndstooth here, but I might have... Oh, I do. I might go the Old Lions. This was voted one of the best gins, and it's the cheapest one you can get too. That makes life very handy. Got a few bottles of gin. They're only half bottles though. You gotta work it hard to be a solo man. Cause when you got a thirst for it, you gotta crash a solo. Okay, went off a little bit then. Da-na-da-da-na-da-na-da. Cause when you got a thirst for it, you gotta crash a solo. Da-na-na-da-na-na. Aldi's got vodka. No, we don't have alcohol in our Aldi's up here in Queensland, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Oh yeah, you gotta pour it all down your shirt, that's right. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love a solo. You grew up watching me. Wow, jeez. I hope I didn't influence you too badly. I hope you haven't been to jail yet. I know I haven't been. Cheers. The solo and gin. It just tastes like solo. Ah. Tastes bloody awesome. You became a man watching me. That's pretty awesome. Aldi and Victoria are going to start online orders. How's Pizza Hut selling alcohol now? They must be desperate. I can just imagine all the 15-year-olds on there ordering a carton of Coronas.
Can I have 2 pizzas and a carton of Coronas, please?
It's going to happen. I'm like the father figure you never wanted, but you got. Oh, that's nice. Mate, you can. It's light on the fizz so you can slam it down fast. That's the problem with solo, mate. It is way too easy to drink. Way too easy. Should move this over here a bit so you can see my plant. Although that light is glaring a bit. Yes. But now you can see my towel. I have to throw the towel down sometimes. When it gets really hot, I have to throw the towel down because I'll just be lying there sweating my balls off. It's good stuff. What's my favourite soda? I really like that creaming soda. Which I like the I think it was the Schweppes yellow creaming soda, but I just saw that they've got like a dark brown creaming soda, which I'm pretty keen to try, but that can get a little bit sickening. I really quite like tonic water. Tonic. I really like quite tonic. I really like quite tonic. What? I've had too many tonics and tonics. I like a solo. I like Mountain Dew. Sunkissed is good as well. I don't have a favourite. Depends on what the weather's doing. I don't drink soft drinks or sodas because they've got too much sugar in them, and I avoid sugar as much as I can. Usually I just drink water. Usually it's got hops and some other things in it, and that's brewed. Actually, my favourite soft drink would be Bundaberg ginger beer with lemon myrtle. That'd be my favourite. Love that one. It is so good, but they stopped making it, of course. As soon as I start liking something, they always stop making it. Pisses me off. Paul Styles. Wow, thanks, Paul. Here's some money for you to do a Moss crispy fish burger review. You talked me into it, Paul. Now, Paul will have to be in the book. He's been around long enough. Oh, here he goes, Paul Styles. Have a look at it. Here's you, Paul. I know it's doctor's writing, but that's 13 you're up to. Good investment too, Paul. Very good investment. Oh yeah, I can't wait to go and get a Moss burger fish burger now. When I had one, oh mate, I was just like, oh, this is so good. I just hope that it is as good as I remember from the last time I had one. Hope it's not crap. You love raspberry and vodka, yeah. Ginger beer, good job. Yep. Hello from the UK. Gordon Bennett, Crikey O'Malley. What do I think of Melbourne? Hey, I'm glad you might live there. I'm glad I don't. McFlurries are $2. Who cares? Is there a prize for the highest pen stroke in the book? Possibly. I won't say yes, I won't say no. You can have 100 pen strokes, but somebody might have given me one stroke, which is 10 times more than your 100 pen strokes. David would be right up there for those ones. But one of the dark horses is Dan in Miami. He's a dark horse, you see. He's a dark horse. He does the PayPal. So I get, 98% of the funds, not 70. And they're usually pretty healthy too. Root beer sarsaparilla, yeah, I've never been a sarsaparilla person. Melbourne's brilliant, no floods or cyclones. Yeah, but it's Melbourne. You get like sleet drifts and snow and freezing cold in the middle of summer. No, thanks, mate. No way. There's no way I could live there. Although I did say if somebody was paying me 300 grand a year, I would live there. But that's the minimum that I would take to live in Melbourne. You're a big fan of horses. Oh, good on you, mate. You like a dark horse. Well, I'm sort of like a dark horse. Root beer is not sarse. Well, it is. They call sarsaparilla root beer in America. I think. You could be right. I could be wrong. I could be black. I could be white. Who sung that? That was Johnny Rotten. That's not the real Judas. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure he's blue check mark. He's got the spanner. Did I get demoted? Yes, well. Oh, well, I might have. I took everyone's spanners off them. I'm not too sure. You might not be the real one. Or are you? Everyone got their spanners taken away, and then they were getting added on if I could add them on. But we're not talking about spanners because it annoys me because people are always talking about spanners. Or wrench. Staying dry, yes, it was nice and warm today. Missy likes bacon. Oh, thanks, Missy. Judas needs his wrench. Is it the real Judas though? I'm not sure if he had that photo before. I can't even see the photo properly, but I'm not even sure if that looks like him. I've seen Judas in all sorts of lights. Well, I used my new Red Rooster pen for that one. It's got this funny rubbery bit on it. It's not a pen that with an eraser. No, it isn't. Why would they have an eraser on a ink pen? It makes no sense. Unless it's for using on like your iPhone. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, cool. We need verbal confirmation. Yes, I need some verbal confirmation. Just don't hand out a wrench. But thanks, Missy Likes Bacon. I added one to your page and I tried rubbing it out and yes. And those two dots above the other one, that was from your friend. Remember your friend that you got on there? Judas needs his wrench. I took your spanner too. You never had a spanner. People are jealous of spanners. If we keep talking about spanners, everyone will lose their spanner. The GregO phone, mate. Oh, I've got the GregO phone here. I wonder if there's any battery in it. Anyway, I can't give him his spanner now. Oh, hang on. Could I? Let's see. You just text me the same message. Okay. You've grown a beard. Oh, Miko's here. G'day, Miko. Okay, well. Oh, I got 2 missed calls. Oh. Got another incoming call. Should I answer it? I'll answer it. Hello? Here we go. Hang on, why is that not coming up? Judas, hello? Rightio. That did sound like him. I've heard his voice a few times. There you go. I think it was Judas, but his number didn't come up. I would have thought that his number was in there. But he did know the number, so that's always good. We've got verbal confirmation. Now let's see if that worked. Let's see if Judas comes up now and leaves a message. Let's just see if that works. G'day from Bundaberg. G'day, Bundaberg. Ah, there we go. The spanner's there. The blue crescent wrench. So he's got the beard going now. What have you been up to, Judas? Why don't you call in again and so we can... we can ask what you've been up to. Have you been like on holidays? Like doing stuff? I got a multimedia. I can't answer. I can't do multimedias. You just spent $300. Oh, this is someone else. You just spent $300 on hiring a limousine and discovered the fee doesn't include a driver. You just spent all that money and have nothing, no one to show for it. Ah. What the Hang on, this is an old phone. Is this Judas?
It's me, brother.
How are you, mate?
Mate, can't complain.
What have you been up to?
Mate, you're not going to believe it. I went back to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I couldn't travel overseas and I've done all the travelling around Australia, I thought, well, I need to go back to work because I'm fucking bored as stupid.
Well, fair enough. Yeah.
So, yeah, a mate of mine's got a bus building business in Brisbane, so he asked me would I come and work in his warehouse, and I said, yeah, I think I could probably do that. So, yeah, mate, back on the tools working.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, it's only been probably about 3 months, actually. 3 months I've been working now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been fun, but I don't know, getting back working with other people I find very difficult. All the whinging and whining and I hate work and all this sort of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. I must say I'm having a bit of fun, I guess.
Oh, mate, when it's work like that and you've had that time off, I'm guessing that you just got to treat it like fun and you can sort of not take it too seriously, I'm sort of thinking.
I sort of haven't, man. That's what I've sort of gone back. I'm a bit like the class clown there, really. Acting a fool all the time, telling crazy stories.
Oh. We all know about your stories.
Oh, I told all those stories to the boys, mate. A lot of broken jaws there when their jaws hit the floor, I'll tell you.
And so no more travelling or holiday like visits with
once
people?
I sort of went round Australia when I could, sort of in between the COVID and all that, I sort of come back for a little bit and was just lost, I just didn't know what to do. So it was just sort of good that he actually asked me. He'd asked me a couple of years ago and I said no. Wasn't really into it, but then he asked me again early or late last year and I said I'll think about it. And then sort of come January, I thought, you know what, I may as well just do this and just wait till my life. Otherwise, just sitting at home not really doing too much.
Yeah, mate, save up those dollars. Woohoo!
Yeah, can't complain really. Yeah, so it's pretty much fun, mate. What's been going on with you? You nearly married yet?
No. I think getting married is something you only should do once.
Yeah,
well, I've done it before. Once is enough.
Yeah, fair point. But everything's going okay with the young lady?
Yeah, everything's going really well, and she'll be down on the weekend and back again next weekend. We just went to Fraser Island and Sunshine Coast and Harvey Bay for a bit of a break, so that was good.
Yeah, well, I've sort of seen been in the stream a couple of times. It's just that, mate, I sort of get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get to work at 6 and finish at 3. I'm honestly absolutely fucking rooted from working, because I haven't worked for so long.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I wouldn't know how to get back into work now if somebody asked me to go and work. I'd struggle hard, yeah.
I have to be honest, it was difficult. It was difficult for the first couple of weeks, but once I sort of got to know all the lunatics in the warehouse and that, mate, it's been real fun, really. It's a good bunch of blokes and just a fun day. I just try and make it fun more than anything else.
No, that's good. And you're still living at home, are you?
Yeah. I've been thinking about buying a place down the coast late last year, but I thought, once I sort of got this job, I thought, it's crazy for me to live and then drive all that way all the time.
Oh, yeah, that'd suck. But you're like out near Wynnum or something, aren't you? Or
Yeah, I'm at Redland Bay.
Redland Bay, so that trip into Brisbane every day must be just as long.
It's about 5. It's at, what do they call it? What do they call that area over there? It's like Sherwood, Corinda. So it's only about 40 minutes that time of the morning. The drive home's an arsehole, but...
I can imagine.
Yeah. So, right, pretty good other than that. So things are going well, I reckon.
Okay, that's good.
So I just thought I was just looking at the computer and I thought, I'll have a look, see what you've been up to and bugging me you're live. And I thought, all right, I'll jump back on, see what's been going on.
Yeah, just the same old, mate. Probably we've slowed down though. I finally finished that bottle of Patron that you gave me. Finally.
What about the mezcal?
The mezcal's still there. I think it's going to be there forever. And but yeah, I'm not drinking as much tequila as I used to. That's for sure. I think I grew out of that.
I think, like I said to you, the last time I drank that mezcal, I was crook as shit, and I haven't had a tequila since.
Yeah.
I didn't have a beer for a long time either. Probably 6 months off the beers. I dropped like 13, 15 kilos.
Whoa.
So, fighting fit at about 99 kilos lately.
Wow. That's about what I weigh.
Shitload, mate.
Yeah, I put on 4 kilos when I was on holidays, which is not good. So I'm sort
You're
of
looking healthy, though.
I'm in the midst of trying to lose that weight. Yes,
All
anyway.
right, mate. I'll piss off. I'll let you get back to the family on the stream, and I'll talk to you soon.
No worries, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Mate. We'll do it. You look after yourself.
You too, mate. See ya. Bye. Okay, I got the battery low. The battery low is on. The low battery. It's the story of my life. All right. Keeping its rank of, yes, that's right, Australia is the number 3 consumer of tequila in the world, behind Mexico and the US. Isn't that amazing? Plug in the USB. What a USB here? I don't even know. Where does it go to? Oh, that goes to my mouse. Ah. Right. Okay. I'm still getting used to this new computer, you see. I've got this piece of rubber stuff here. I don't know what that's for. Tequila, let's plug me in. Good stuff, Judas. Right, well, Judas is back. Anyway, I think I've been going for over 2 hours now, so I think it might be time to hit the road. 7:30. Pretty sure the old missus, she'll be calling soon for her daily update. So I might have to say goodbye. But I tell you what, this gin and solo is going down an absolute treat. I'm really loving it. It could be my new drink. Absolutely delicious. One more G&T. Oh, mate. Don't know if I could. No, the missus calls around 7:30 usually. Oh, yeah. Calls in for the drop in. Don't leave us. Well, what else can I talk about? Just sitting here in my underpants. Old mate yesterday ordered a Bundy and orange juice. Oh, I can see that. Don't talk, just strip. Well, you mean I could always start undoing buttons. Like this. Would you like that? Why do I have Domino's so much? Because I didn't. They've just released something new. If somebody releases a new product, I go and eat it. Today was the release of their new thing, and well, the guy had never made one before, the poor bastard. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Thanks everyone for coming in today. I'm not sure when I'll be able to come back on again. Maybe a quick Friday afternoon one. It'll be a pretty quick one though. Yeah, so it might be Friday afternoon. Just a quick pop in. Just for good old time's sakes. You know. Oh, Miko. Oh, for fuck's sake, Miko. Okay, have one more. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good on you, Miko. Actually, Miko's in the book, surely. He wasn't on page 1, was he? Or was he? Oh, Gibbo, I need to add another one for you on here. Thanks, Gibbo, by the way, for your voucher. The Mayor of Townsville. Where's Miko? There he is. Oh, he's up to 15. Good on you, Miko. You're up to 15. But thanks, the official Gibbo, for your voucher for Woolworths. Always comes in handy. Love the voucher. It allows me to buy things that I would never usually buy, like food, for instance. All right. Oh, I'm loving this gin and do with it what I will. I will, and I will. I've got to see how much solo I got left. Yeah, it's probably about half a can. Gotta work it hard to be a solo man. Gotta take the lead and let the others follow. I can ruin my liver. Mate, I've had 2 days off. I went for a really nice long walk today. It was absolutely fantastic. Actually, I might have the houndstooth. This old Lyons is really nice. But I need to use this bottle up. I got too many bottles in that cupboard. Oh, oh dear. That's like half a glass full. Uh-oh. Oh no! It's going to be a strong one. I thought there was more left than that. Make it look a bit bigger. That's what she said. Now the houndstooth's good though for $45, but the old Lions is just as good and probably cheaper actually. Okay, here we go. Sponsored by Miko. Getting me hammered? No, I've only had like, how many I've had? 1, 2, 3. I've only had 3 drinks in 2.5 hours. I could still I could legally drive. $1,000 disaster recovery payment straight to buying grog. Who gets that? Do I get $1,000 discovery something vouchers thing? How do you get one of those? What's this one? Oh, Big Reggie. Oh, that one's still there. And Miko. One more. Good on, Miko. The Mayor of Townsville. That's half a glass. Well, that's all I had left in the, it's 2 shots with half a thing of thing. You can see me in the big screen. Yeah. How good's that? Got to be in a flooded area. Well, there was, why are they giving people $1,000? Bloody socialists, mate. They're just handing out money. That means my tax. Actually, I got a tax bill today. I got my PAYG tax thing today, and I was like, what the F? It was like obscenely a large amount of money that they want me to pay for my PAYG. And I was like, who's got that sort of money lying around? I don't know who's got that sort of money. Judas might have. But the old GregO, he doesn't have that sort of money lying around. When you keep saying things for things. Thing. What's that thing? Or tonic water. No, I'm not opening another one. I'll finish this one off and maybe I could open a can of Coke. We'll see. What time will I be starting live streams once daylight saving times ends? We don't have daylight saving time. So it'll just be whenever. Offshore bank accounts. Yes, well. Oh, whoa. God, that solo is good. So smooth. So smooth. Oh. God, that's so smooth, mate. You're drunk. You're on drink number 4. Yeah, well, I'm on drink number 4 too. It's taking me 2.5 hours. You're sipping on a straight gin with beer and red wine chasers. Legendary. All yours is Luxembourg, and it's a pain to get back. What's in Luxembourg, mate? Turnbull loves her. Don't get me started on Turnbull, mate. I'm not sure if he was the worst Prime Minister or second worst. Oh. It's a toss-up between him and Kevin Rudd, you see. Cheers, smoothie. Cheers. Oh, God. I'll be sipping that one. Holy snapping ducks. Rudd was the worst? Yeah, I got a feeling it was. I got a feeling it was. Have you seen him on Instagram? He gets like 4 likes. Did you vote for Rudd in 07? No one voted for him. I think it was a bit of a US election style thing that might have happened. Who'd I vote for? Pauline. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? There's when you're driving back from Fraser, there's some Pauline Hanson billboards, and they're like, "I say the stuff that you're thinking," or something like that. Someone posted a video on a Facebook group and you were notified and had 4 likes. Yeah. It was a viral. Yeah. I'll never ever forgive Rudd the Dud for putting all that tax on pre-mixed cans. Pre-mixed drinks, you know, those just the cans of Bundy and Coke. He put like an extra 30% tax on them. The guy is an absolute scumbag. I'm not sure if she still has a fish and chip shop. I doubt it. She does. Yep, the Alco Pops. Yep. They hate Pauline. Well, of course they do. All communists would hate someone who are free thinkers. Beer prices went up in Canada. Yeah, that's because your prime. Is he a prime minister? He is. I don't know who's worse, Trudeau or Kevin Rudd. Who's worse, Trudeau or Kevin Rudd? I'd probably still say, well, I don't know. Actually, that's a close one. That's a very close one. No job, no pay? I don't know. Tony Abbott introduced a no job, no pay, but didn't give in own daughters something. Abbott? I saw Abbott up at in Noosa. He was in his budgie smugglers, walking along with a surfboard. Joby Olkey was the best, you reckon? No jab, no pay. Imagine if that ever came in. Me for PM, I could never be PM. Oh, I could. Everyone would hate my guts, even more than what they do now. Oh, mate, I would be cancelling. I'd reduce our tax rate to 5%, and it'd be, if you want it, you got to pay for it. And tax rate would be 0, but then if you want to buy a car, it'd cost you $300,000. Yep, just keep your old piece of junk otherwise. Joe Biolki built the Goldie with his dodgy deals. What's that, Russ Inns? How am I? I'm very well, thank you. I'm trying to struggle through this 6 fingers of gin. Goodness me. Oh, God. Woo. The dictatorship at GregO. Well, would it be though? It could be interesting. No, I'd just make people. Well, I'm not prime minister, so it doesn't matter. Yes, that's right. I'd open Holden back up, and I'd de-unionize Holden, and we get Holden back making cars again. Paying them a decent wage, not some overpriced unionised wage. And we would get Holden up and running. We would get the new Commodore out there. Ford would start making things again. Oh, we'd have Toyota opening up their car yards again. Oh, brilliant. I want the Holden GregO. They'll love one. There'll be a Holden GregO out, and it would be awesome. It'll be awesome. Well, I got Palaszczuk in here. I've got Daniel Andrews. How are you after your fall, after that jab you got? Don't buy a car that rolls off the line on a Monday. I remember a school teacher, one of my school teachers who taught me typing. She told me that once. Or told the class that you should never buy a car built on Mondays. You should always buy one built on a Wednesday or a Thursday, she said. A Barra engine. You'd ride a Holden GregO. It'd be built like, remember Homer Simpson when he designed that car for his brother? That's what it'd be looking like. Cars would be 300,000. No, but you're not paying any tax, so it'd only cost 3 years' salary instead of one. I haven't worked out the costings, all right? Just let me work on the costings. A 3-cylinder sewing machine, the Holden GregO. The GregO Children's Reading Book Series, Hat and the Cat. It'd be Hat and the Cat. Yep. There'd be no cancelling anything. The only people that would be cancelled are people that call for cancelling things. They would be cancelled. Yep, no working on weekends unless you're in the serving beer in a pub. Yep, that's right. Well, we need people to serve beer in pubs, so. Yep, it'd be perfect. Be cancelling the cancel culture. Yep. You don't have to pay 18,000 tax, but your car goes from 40,000 to 300,000. Well, you got to pay for unemployment benefits somehow. And my new, I'd actually have to live on Fraser Island, which means I'd have to build a massive city there just to house like stuff. I'd build a brewery on Fraser Island using that beautiful rainwater. Oh, it'd be beautiful, beautiful. Yep. I'd raise the drinking age to 30 and the voting age to 45. Yep. That'd be awesome. I'd get so many votes. As you can probably tell, I would be a lousy Prime Minister. That's just off the top of my head, though. I'm sure I could work out something else. Maybe not 300,000 for a car. Now everyone gets a free car. I'd be like Oprah. You get a free car. You get a free car. We all get free cars. Just got to raise your taxes. The holding GregO would have similar controls to Mr. Garrison's. The entity. I don't know. You've already got my vote? Sweet as, mate. Reduce retirement to 50? No, I don't know about that. The Greens want to lower the voting age. Of course they do. No, I'd raise the voting age to 21. So the Greens would get even less votes. Paul Murray Live's about to start. Well, that's a good reason to leave. You'd rather a free motorbike. Actually, I should have asked Judas about his motorbike. I know he wrote it off. I wonder if he got another one. Free bacon. Yep, free bacon for anyone that wants it. There'll be pig farms everywhere. They all had to pay sales tax if they wanted to keep it. Well, that wouldn't be too much, would it? Free strap-ons. Free strap-ons, yep. You pulled the pin on that idea. Ah, okay. Right. Is it true I was once a millionaire? Well, I did go to Italy once, and their lira was like 1,300 liras to the dollar. And I had like $800, so I had like 1,000,000 liras. So technically, yes, I was. If I can guess your birthday, you can be my assistant. I'd say the 1st of April. April Fool's Day. $7,000 a car. Yep, $7,000 a car. I'd legalize marijuana and all other drugs as well. Wrong. Greek drachmas. Yeah. When I went around Europe, it was all like Greek drachmas. I had like wallets full of like 6,000 different currencies. I'd had the Italian ones, the Greek ones, the Romanian ones, the Germans, French, English, Swiss. I had so much coins and rubbish. And even if you go there now, it's still the same. It's just all the same thing, but they're both all different. Your birthday guess is totally off? Ah, well. The GregO bit, now there's an idea. 29th of February. Is that it? My plans for the weekend? I don't know. I got the missus coming down for the weekend, but she's got a course to do. She's a VIP, and she's got to go to an executive course during the daytime. So, mate, it'll be a perfect time to maybe make some videos. That's what I usually did on the weekends, make videos, because it was nice and quiet. So that could be good. You like the air fryer vids? Good on you, mate. But yes, I don't know what I'm doing on the weekend. Probably cooking up a storm for the missus. There was a really nice crumbed bacon and salmon, creamy salmon, spinach and something dish that I was looking at making. Oh, busy in the bedroom? Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, mate. You got no idea how busy I'll be. I didn't make any videos on Fraser Island. I didn't pull my camera out of my bag at all. It was just stuck in my bag. I thought I'm taking 9 days off doing everything. I haven't done that for ages, and it was a whole lot of fun. Oh, a fish cakes video. Well, I've got some tins of tuna actually there. I just need some potatoes. Oh, I love the potatoes. Fish cakes. I wouldn't even know what a good fish cake tastes like. I reckon you'd have to put some coriander, in a fish cake. You watched the fail vid. That's good, mate. Wonder how many views that's had. Let's see. God, how do these things even work? It was going really well when I left. I could look on here, but it would still be about 2,000 views behind, I'm reckoning. Well, it says 4.8 thousand views, but that's probably more like 6.2 thousand, I reckon. That's pretty good. Doing well. I think that thumbnail's a good one. Just the food hanging out of my mouth with that sour look on my face. Hey, here's a David Apps video. How to use a charcoal barbecue. Be good if he could hold the camera properly. That would come in handy. The Young Turks are hypocrites. Yes, well, we all knew that. What else? AOC's epic gaslighting session. Yes, well, she is a complete liar and racist hypocrite. And let's see. Oh, yes, that shoot up by that leftist that went out on a shooting spree. That was no good, was it? That's no good. That's sad. That's very sad. Paul Murray's on radio. Everyone go and watch Paul Murray. I'm going to knock this off and I'm going to head off. The missus, she'll be calling. She'll be calling soon. Normally it's at 8 o'clock, so. Oh, excuse me. Thanks for coming. That's if you were sitting there rubbing one off. Thanks for coming. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And I'll probably see you early on Friday afternoon, just for a quick one, more than likely. I've got to go. It's very late. It's 8 o'clock. It's bedtime for me. I was up at like 10 o'clock this morning, so it's bedtime for me now. Thanks for coming along today. Thanks for all the super chats, everyone. There's so many. Luke was in there, and Miko. Was it Longshot? No. There was Carol with an E. Yep. She was there. There was a few other ones there as well. There was Reggie, Adam, all the other ones. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time. Reggie. Yes. I said Reggie. See you then. Bye. Dun, 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 dun.